I'm successful, you get the bag, you go out, you see a woman 350 pounds and be like, yup, that's my wife.
A group of men come up and disrespect you. What do you expect your man to do?
Beat their
like, on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for everything, have the luxury of being afraid like a normal human being.
Because I am so tired of the passport bros saying that they want Eastern women. The women you meet abroad who are so accommodating, so nurturing, who goes above and beyond for you, do so with specific goals in mind.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, smash that notification bell just to make sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. All right, guys, without further ado, let's hop right into it.
I've never seen a man work his butt, especially a black man. As a black man, you're overcoming all odds, work your ass off, you become successful, you get the bag, you go out, you see a woman 350 pounds and be like, yup, that's my wife. I've never seen it.
I have.
When well, you gotta show me, because babe, I ain't never seen it.
I will never be convinced that someone who can speak this way actually loves themselves, because her sense of self-worth, her value comes solely from the fact that she fits into the Western beauty standard, which we know is incredibly exclusive. Her self-worth comes at the expense of the plus-sized woman. She is using the fact that plus-sized women are considered to be less desirable to make her feel better about herself. You know how sick you have to be to think that way? You gotta be sick. You gotta hate yourself, truly and genuinely. You have to have no sense of self-worth, confidence, or anything, because all you have to offer is the fact that you're thin.
What? I don't know how she got that from that. Nowadays, people are so woke, you can't call a spade a spade. From the time I come from, and I'm not old, I'm in my 40s. From the era I come from, you were able to call a spade, right? If a woman is 350 pounds and a guy strives to get the bag, he's not gonna want her. You may find one guy out there, and I'm not even talking about 1 out of 10, right? I'm not even talking about 10%. You may find 1 or 2 out of 100,000, or unless a guy likes that. If a guy likes that, that's different. But you won't find many, because guys aren't doing that, right? And that's what so many people talk about on different podcasts and on different YouTube channels, because it's real. It's not fat shaming. It's not fat phobic. If a person is 300 or 500 pounds, it's hard for somebody to desire them. That's just real. But anyway, let's go on to the next video.
A group of men come up and disrespect you. What do you expect your man to do?
Beat their
The whole group.
Oh my God.
Man, it's a tough job being a man. Like, on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for everything, we
gotta die for y'all.
We don't even have the luxury of being afraid like a normal human being. Start shooting it here right now. I'm supposed to go like this over you and run with you hand in hand, knowing well I could take off right now. I could be good.
You are hilarious.
I could do one of these right now and be gone. Good safety. You gonna get me shot around with you with these heels on. I told you not to wear them.
I want a dominant man. Are you gonna lead or not?
That's still just like,
Are
if
you
really
a man
think
who
about
leads?
What is wrong with that girl? There are some girls that think like that, right? A group of guys, you expect him. Let me tell you something. That's happened to me before. In New York City, you're walking with a lady, group of guys, hey, what's up, hey, what's up? They're looking for a fight. They're looking at you and saying, okay, especially if it's 5, 10 people, that happens. And back in the day, what happened too, right? Guys do that, looking to pick a fight, looking to get you, looking to beat you up. And they don't care, really. A lot of guys sure don't care, right? Stomp you out, stomp you unalive. And what are you going to do about it? You're gone. And those guys probably would get away with it, except for the cameras nowadays in New York City. It's police town, but still, women expect men to be supermen. And guys can't do that. Look what happened at Gate, right? I got to bring that up again. Imagine a woman like that. You with her, and something like that happens. What you think she going to do? Got to stay clear, guys. Watch the woman you with, because they will have you unalive out here. All right, on to the next video.
Hey, Hi everybody. For the purposes of this video, I'll introduce myself. My name is Nurse Cosmo, and I'm responding to whoever this guy is. I left a comment under his video. There was an older woman giving a younger woman advice, and she was just like basically saying, you know, about not want to share another man. How, you know, why would you want to do that? This blah, blah, blah. And the older woman just was like, basically saying, like, if you're not going through his phone and you're not looking for other women, how would you even know? And I made the comment, oh, you will know once you start itching, burning, smelling. Oh, that's how you would know that there's another woman. See, in 2023, what we are not going to do is, ignore our mental health to protect our feelings. No. See, we're not going to do that. I also made the comment that just because you're older does not mean that you are wise. It is not wise to be in a relationship or not in a relationship and not communicate about your health with your partner. So, yes, it is smart to ask your wife, where have you been at for 3 hours, not answering your phone, I don't know where you are. To ask your boyfriend, who's this chick that you're on the phone with? Me as a nurse and a healthcare professional for the past 20 years, I had the pleasure to work in an STD clinic. And I would have to sit in a small office at my desk across the room from people ranging from all different ages, 12 to 70, and give them 2 words. You're positive. You're positive. So, no, it's not a wise decision to not communicate with your significant other, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So of course she's right. It is wise. You don't be with someone not checking up to see if something's going on. You don't even want to get to the point where you don't know what you're gonna get. Actually, you bump into a situation, a woman, or even a man, right? It's not letting you know what it is right then and there. You gotta drop it. But anyway, on to the next video.
Let's talk about this. Eastern and Western relationship culture and dating etiquette, because I am so tired of the passport bros saying that they want Eastern women, yet they have no idea what that means. I spent my younger years growing up 60% in the States and around 40% in Taiwan, sometimes in Hong Kong, so I've made a lot of international friends. And my family is pretty progressive but traditional at its roots. The biggest differences I see in relationships, and there are 2 big ones, is that 1, Western dating often revolves around a 50-50 dynamic, while many men in Asian countries adopt a provider mindset. And 2, women and daughters are absolutely spoiled, adored, and taken care of. It's very common, if not the standard. What's interesting is that even in older generations, families really empower their female heads. So while the husband or the son is like the head of the household and he's the breadwinner and he's the main decision maker, he will still consult his wife on major matters. And the wife often manages all of the finances, the investments, and the inner workings of the household.
It's coming across like she thinks passport bros aren't down for that, right? I'm in the Philippines right now. It's very similar, right? It's the same. And what she's breaking down is women having to say so on bills being paid. But I'm going to get into it later. I just want to hear more of what she's going to say.
Of the household. So growing up, it was very normal for me to see strong, capable, smart women in action, living what most people on the outside would view as a soft life, but in reality, they were doing a lot behind the scenes. There's a Chinese saying that says housewives drive the stock market because they discuss investment strategies during tea sessions, when they're going to brunch, when they're playing mahjong at home. In public, they appear as model wives, they enhance their husband's image, they build their social network to help advance his career, but in private, she holds significant authority and takes charge of household affairs. This relationship dynamic is one of the healthiest I've seen, where men truly love, adore, care, and respect their wives and strive to give them the best, while the wives do everything in their power to make their life better. But hell hath no fury like an angry Asian woman. She is far from being docile. I absolutely have no hate towards passport wifeys who want a better life for themselves. Like, girl, go get that bag. But this is just for the passport bros to know that cultural norms persist. You're not seeking foreign women because you can't tolerate westernized women. You're pursuing them because westernized women don't want you.
And here's the funny part. These girls, these strong, independent women, essentially become the man that they wanted in the first place. Ooh. They become a boss babe. They make this money. They become successful. And what women don't understand is when you become a boss babe and you make money and you become successful, what ends up happening is you take on masculine tendencies, on masculine traits. And guess what happens when you meet a guy that's actually masculine that meets a masculine woman?
Clash.
Yeah, it's a clash. And not only that, a guy like me, if I meet a chick that's like a boss babe or whatever, I put only category. And here's the scary part. She'll never know it.
You want to be treated like...
There it goes. She's explaining all of that, trying to belittle guys in the worst way. You know what she doesn't realize? There's passport bros out in Asia. There's guys in China, guys in Korea, guys in Philippines, of course, guys in Thailand, and guys understand a lot of the customs. Actually, guys are going into these countries and learning the languages, right? And becoming one with the people. So what she's saying, she went right to say, you know, you're pursuing them because westernized women don't want you. No, that's not the case. Now, there are some pastor bros that go through that. And who the hell are you to shame them?
Emotional damage.
And number two, that's not every guy's situation. You know what's happening? Even a guy, say if you say a guy does not want it, right? He took himself out of that market, which is a smart thing to do. Number two, and other guys like myself who want to deal with these tracks, right? A guy doesn't mind going into an area where he has to do the same thing you're trying to play us about. You know how many guys don't mind that? Because it's a lot easier to deal with. You don't want to know what? I talked with somebody today about this, right? A woman over on the east side, or even, well, still, it's all east, right? Because the west is straight over. US is the west for real, all the way west. They're willing to adjust. What do I mean? Right? Say if a guy goes over into another country and goes to live, right? And he's off there and he's working online or whatever, and he's making a decent amount of money. I'll even lowball it. Say he's making 14, 15 an hour. That's going to be a lot more money over there, no matter what country it is. It'd be, of course, you're in China's, you'll be barely getting by, but you can make it. The thing is, he'll be dealing with a woman, right? Say if he goes to Philippines and anywhere over here, Vietnam, he'll be dealing with a woman most likely that isn't mind adjusting. So the woman won't be thinking, oh, let me get the latest trends, right? The woman's going to be thinking about you saving your money. Do you know how many times my wife counts my money? Not count it, like physically counting it. But she's like, oh, well, you know, we don't need that. Oh, we don't need this. Oh, it's okay. It's real humble like that. You think a guy can't deal with that? With a woman willing to adjust, right? Because that's what the problem is. And you actually are a little girl. I can tell from the way you're talking.
Where men truly love, adore, care, and respect their wives and strive to give them the best, while the wives do everything in their power to make their life better.
You don't fully understand what's going on. So how about you understand what's going on? Understand the conditions we're leaving. Because guys are leaving some conditions where they were dealing with it. That's why it's a condition. And also some situations. And guys are avoiding those situations to where they're not dealing with women that don't appreciate the small things. Guys want women that say, you know what? They really take pride and say, man, I love that this guy is doing all he can for me. I love it. And they respect it. They're out there, you know, they're not out there all saying, get the bag, keep getting the bag. And you know what? If a guy's with a woman that's so hung on, oh, get more, you know what he can always do? He can leave her. Because what you said, not every woman is going to be, oh, give me the bag, give me the bag, give me the bag. And as far as taking care of household bills, that's normal. My wife does that now. It's her country. I say, babe, this bill needs to be taken care of. Take care of that. No problem. But guys are ready for that. Guys are finding partners that care for them. So what you're saying, the way you're trying to say it, it's foul. It really is. Let me finish this really quickly.
You want to be treated like a king, like the prize, by giving bare minimum effort, which you won't find in a woman who has standards. The women you meet abroad who are so accommodating, so nurturing, who goes above and beyond for you, do so with specific goals in mind.
You want to come out with an insult. In debate, it's called an ad hominem. Personal insults is the one that loses.
Asian women are very resilient and patient. They can smile at you sweetly and take care of you while still cursing at you in their mother tongue.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Younger years growing up, 60% in the States and around 40% in Taiwan, sometimes in Hong Kong.
Wishing for your early departure from this world. So believe what brings you happiness and continue on your chosen path.
Do you see this? This is what's wrong, man. And what is she, guys? What is she?
Asian.
She's an Eastern modern woman because she's living in the West. So her parents are from the East, but she's a Western modern woman from the East. Crazy, man. Anything to put men down. Anything to make men feel like they don't have a way. But I'm telling you guys, you have a way. You do. You have a way. And also for anybody out there, maybe stuck at a job that doesn't translate to moving overseas, hit me up. I'm definitely willing to have a consultation with you. My consultations are under $200, so it's not an arm and a leg. And I'll show you guys how to work online, especially if you're in sales. If you're a guy that does sales, contact me, or customer service, or if you're learning cybersecurity or IT or something like that, contact me. You can go to buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. I'm willing to help because more guys need to know and understand there is a way out, and this is the way. Your passport, bro. Passport. No. And there's definitely more to life than dealing with women like this.
Oh, absolutely.